Brennan's representative may have finally gotten the "this is how a husband is supposed to act" message, but will it last?
That'll be no. You know it. I know it. Even my pet who's fast asleep on the couch, she knows it. This is a non-starter. So I guess this review is done.
Welcome to Cliff Alerts. Today we're going to be talking about Lifetime Network's reality-based TV series, Married at First Sight, season number 17, episode number 18.
Let's get into the full degree of it all. Emily and Brennan are in the bed, and she is still recovering from that horrific accident that she had.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
she's trying to keep it easy, and finally the brother has stepped up. We see him taking care of her, getting her food.
Being encouraging, being supportive, all the things that he should have been doing prior to the accident, but wasn't necessarily doing.
Who knew it took an accident, a traumatic one, for that to kick in? But I appreciate it.
Emily obviously appreciates it as well because she definitely needed the support and encouragement and needed him to lean on.
He takes her to have her stitches removed,
All 35 of them.
and the scar looks ugly, but she said she's doing fine.
And she was in remarkably good
Yeah,
spirits,
she's
having
joyful,
right,
cracking jokes, and
right.
you know what I mean?
And I think that made an impression on Brennan as well. And if it didn't, it should have. That's the kind of attitude that will take not only an individual, but also couples a long way.
Dr. Schwartz, Pastor Cal, and Dr. Pia, when they called to check in on her, they were surprised at how calm and joyful she was. And she broke down at some point. She said she thought she was going to die, and she's just grateful to be alive. They complimented Brennan as well.
Part of being a husband is being in supportive of your wife through thick and thin. He needed to step up and really support his wife.
One of the things Brennan said was the accident and her recovery has brought them closer together.
Yes.
That being there for each other has grown their relationship in a lot of ways. She means a lot to him. And prior to them talking to the experts, he told her that he can trust her now, because remember, that was one of his issues, that he couldn't fully trust her. She told the experts that she thinks that he cares about her a lot. He co-signed that fact as well.
Absolutely, absolutely.
And every one of the experts thought that they were doing great because of this new level of relationship that they got through. Now, the problem is, because they have an after party and they have people booked on the after party who will talk some ish. A couple of weeks ago, or was it last week or the week before, Emily was on there talking ish about Brennan. The brother may have some issues
As it relates to what?
as it relates to how he deals with her, and that he pretends at certain things, and he may not be a very nice person. So now, with the experts lifting him up, we all know based on the thread that she and Brennan are no longer in relation based on the comments that were made. Now, this week on the after party, after watching her saying that Brennan was supportive, or what have you, she couldn't come through hard like she did in the prior weeks. She had to say, yeah, well, he was supportive then. Because the producers haven't aligned both stories to coincide with each other, one may be one may have revealed more information than they intended to. Some brainiac in the cast should have said, hold up, I need to align both programming together so one doesn't reveal more than the other.
So you're saying basically it was a funky fingered production.
Yeah, we
Clavell and Howard Tibbs the third.
we do Funky Finger Productions, so we can identify Funky Finger when we need.
I'll tell the truth.
It's like a chef in the kitchen. Things cook at a certain time, but at the end, the plate got to be ready at that appointed time so it could go out to the customer. Well, they clearly didn't have a production chef working the plates all at the same time, so stuff comes out to the customer at the same time.
On time, on schedule.
On schedule.
I got you.
We wish them well going forward.
Mhm.
We pray that Emily recovers fully. We pray that Brennan reveals himself
In
in an
truth.
extent
In
that
truth.
he finds the love he has been looking for. So that's all we got. We thank you for liking, sharing, and subscribing. Season 17,
Raggedy.
it's beyond raggedy. It's a full blown train wreck.